This is real life.
I don't like it, so why does it matter?
That means she has to do your entire face over. The makeup is for the client to like, not for anyone else. Everything. Exactly. Everything not for everybody, child. Can't be
I
mad.
get my makeup done though. Like I'm just telling you certain stuff.
No, I'm talking to them. I'm telling them.
No, but I'm talking to you when they talk about me, so I'm talking to you.
And I'm talking back to you.
Yeah, so I.
Because at the end of the day, I don't have to do anything.
So as a master MUA and also a business owner in the cosmetics industry, I feel like I can speak on this, okay? I hope that you'll take something from me. I did get out your live and I saw what was going on, but I'm still going to say what I got to say, right? Number one thing that I noticed was that the client was very uncomfortable. And as a professional or non-professional, when dealing with customers, period, right? It is your job to notice that. I'm not going to lie to you. What I would have done with that customer on live is said, hey, you guys on the live, I really love y'all. I'm going to see y'all later, but let me make sure that my customer leaves here happy, right? And I would have tended to her because now it's like you and the live versus her, which you never want that when it comes to the person that's actually putting money in your pocket. Another thing is your client noticed that she didn't like her makeup when she left because makeup looks different in the natural light. So typically when I have a client, I will show my clients their look under the light, but I'll also walk them out and show them their makeup outside in the natural light, whether it be a mirror or my phone. And the last thing is this. Whenever you're in this industry, right? In this industry is very difficult, like especially just any industry when you have to service people, right? You have to be very, very patient, right? But also you have to learn how to take your emotions out of your work, which that's probably the most difficult thing to do because as a creator, your work is everything, right? So you want to do the best work that you can, but realize that you're dealing with human beings. Not everyone's going to like it. When people do a review on, say, my product or something, if they say something and I'm like, wait, what the hell? I don't ever make a video or speak to that person directly and say, like, you can't even say this because that person is still my customer, still my client, and they still have a voice. So I look at the mirror at that moment. Like, you just can't act emotionally when it comes to this stuff, man. So it's my opinion that I feel like you got embarrassed. This woman told the world that she didn't like your makeup because you had her on live, right? And I feel like you acted emotionally based on the fact that you might have been embarrassed. I'm not putting anything on you because you may not have been embarrassed, right? Just giving you my opinion. But it is also my opinion that you're wrong. And the only way to make that right is, for one, delete the video. 2, apologize to your customer, I hope. And 3, apologize as loud as the disrespect because that was disrespectful. And I know that woman is embarrassed. Like, and she was very calm, just to be honest with you. But when the emotions take over, it's kind of hard to see that in that moment. So I hope you take this and have an amazing day, everybody.
Hey y'all, it's your favorite licensed cosmetologist, Jasmine Bed, coming to you again with my unsolicited opinion. So, watching her video, I want to say she's 110% wrong. She's dead wrong. First and foremost, I want you new beauty industry entrepreneurs and even some of the seasoned ones to understand everything does not have to be content. Social media is not the only way to thrive and market your business. Social media is actually one small fragment when it comes to marketing your business. There's so many different ways to market your business. I myself don't even post like that on social media anymore, and I still get clients. Secondly, I personally did not like that young lady's makeup. I understand why she didn't like her makeup. Her makeup was way too heavy. And as a professional, you have to continue to learn, especially in the makeup world. Especially. Everybody doesn't like the bold glamour. The bold glamour doesn't look good on everybody. When you come across, because I can tell that girl is naturally pretty. Naturally pretty, and this is not to piss anybody off, but when you have certain features and you are naturally pretty, putting heavy makeup on that person can make them look like they belong on RuPaul's Drag Race. And I know this is why I don't let everybody do my face, because certain makeup artists will make me look like that. Her makeup was way too heavy. It didn't look good. And you new ones, y'all, makeup artists, hairstylists, y'all have to start learning how to take criticism from their client. The moment that client said, I do not like my makeup, the camera should have went off. It should have been, all right, y'all, thanks for joining, and got up off there. That client comes first. And makeup is tricky. It's not like hair. So it can look good in one light or okay in certain light and then look horrible in another light. Like, that's my take on it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But again, she is 110% wrong. She was ghetto. She was unprofessional. You can't catch an attitude with the client because she expressed that she didn't like it. Like I said, I didn't like it. If anything, I believe she needs to further her education, look into doing more looks, look into people's facial features and all that the esthetician and professional makeup artists do. Again, leave your comment below. Let me know what y'all think.
She said, is this a prank? No, this is not a prank. This is real life.
I don't like it, so why does it matter?
That means she has to do your entire face over. The makeup is for the client to like, not for anyone else. Everything. Exactly. Everything not for everybody, child. Can't be mad.
I get my makeup done though. Like, I'm just telling you certain stuff.
No, I'm talking to them. I'm telling
No,
them.
but I'm talking to you, and they talking about me, so I'm talking to you.
And I'm talking back to you.
Yeah, so
Because at the end of the day, I don't have to do anything.
Not everyone who sits down in your chair to have a service provided, whether it be lash extensions, their nails done, their hair done, their makeup done, wants to be content for you and your page or your channel. Once this woman started expressing to you that she wasn't happy with her makeup, that you didn't just cut the live. If you can't take criticism, then you can't work in a field where you have to take somebody's judgment on your services. The client is responding to the comments that you're reading out to her. Then you're going to say, well, they wasn't talking to you. She's like, well, they're talking about me, so I'm going to answer. This is the lack of professionalism that some people complain about. Just because you can do hair well or nails well or that you can do makeup well doesn't mean that you have what it takes to run and or start a business. Even with her not liking the makeup initially, had you cut the live and said, what can we do to fix it? Or what don't you like or whatever, you could have probably saved it and that customer could have been still a repeat customer. But the fact that you just got an attitude with her and wouldn't immediately stop the live and figure out how you can make the situation better, she would never come back. Not only that, but the people in the comment section and the people who saw this live saw how you conduct business, and now you're losing out on those potential clients. So was it even worth it?
I was watching that video of that girl who was going live while she was doing her client makeup, but her client ended up not liking her makeup, so she felt the type of way and started reading the comments on her live. I remember the days where stylists, makeup artists, etc., they paid models for their content. Y'all know we had the hair book back in the day, or the barber book back in the day, so men could see how they wanted to get their face, their lineups. Girls can look in the hair book and see how they wanted to get their hair done, etc. But now we got social media, right? And every stylist or makeup artist expect you to allow them to make you content. Start charging these bitches. Go back to charging these bitches. I came here to get my hair done. I came here to get my makeup done. I came here to get my nails done. You want me for content, bitch, pay me. Because y'all really be acting like y'all doing us a favor. Y'all are not doing us a favor by providing us a service. Bitch, you work for me.
You work for me, literally. I'm paying you to do a service for me, bitch. I'm the HBIC. And if I say I don't like something, you're going to do it over again, or you're going to give me my money back. And that's just what it is. These stylists act like they are doing you a favor. And I don't know the ins and outs of the story, but I know the girl didn't like her makeup. So what is we debating? What are we discussing? What are we going back and forth about? I paid you for a service. I don't like the service that you provided. So you fix it or you give me my money back. This is not an argument. This is not a debate. This is not a back and forth situation. Y'all be giving these people too much power. There's too many stylists, makeup artists, nail techs. I don't be doing that. I will sit in somebody else's chair. Gladly. Because if you're going to do my makeup how you want to do it, it should be free, right? If you posting me for content, you should be paying me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old. Because back in my day... fuck is you bitch talking?
I'm talking to you.
Okay, and I'm talking to them. Like,
What?
But if I'm your customer, you should be talking to me.
okay.
Right. If y'all know that client in that video, please tag her or send her this video or whatever, because I would like to do something for her and show her real professionalism, because I don't care what y'all see about me on the media or whatever. I know how I handle my clients. That was very rude. And y'all be trying to tell me that I'm rude and unprofessional. Baby, what? The number one reason I don't get on live when I'm doing here, I hardly ever do it. And when I am doing it, I don't pay attention to the comments, because one, my job is to be doing my client's hair, not constantly looking at the damn comments, trying to respond to y'all comments. No, that's not what we're here for. I'm here to let y'all see what I'm doing, and I'm talking to my client and engaging with my client, making sure everything is cool, or we might be having casual conversation. This is my client's appointment, so my attention and all of that is to my client 100%. I might glance over at the live to see what y'all saying and say hey to y'all and all of that, but that's it. That's it. Y'all are not my clients. Y'all are just the outsiders watching, and that's about it. At the same time, the privacy of that client, because that client could randomly they could be trying to vent to you and saying something that they don't want the world to know. They might forget that you're on live, because it could be later down the line. You didn't put the live on like 30 minutes ago, and they randomly start talking or whatever. And now everybody that's on the live know their business that they might not have wanted people to know. Like when I do record, because 9 times I always record videos, but I ask them on my booking website, you have to check boxes to let me know if you're okay being recorded or whatever. And when you're in my face, I ask you again, are you okay with being recorded? And again, I don't really get on live like that. But if I do get on live, I'm asking them, hey, are you cool with being on live? Because I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. I don't understand why the girl was reading the comments out loud. Like, if you already know that the people in the comments is talking slick, on top of you probably already mad that the girl said that she didn't like it, because you know what service provider wants to be told that their client doesn't like their work? Nobody. So it's like you probably already bought it off of that. So there's some animosity built up already, but y'all already know why y'all are here. I am a Houston hairstylist / braider. I do wigs, braids, twist locks, ponytail songs, quick weaves. So if you ever like to book with me, go ahead and click that link that's in my bio, or y'all can go to my Instagram to see the rest of my work. But until then, I really highly advise, if you're gonna get on live while you're doing any type of service, stop paying attention to the comments, because it's not worth it.
You know, since we're already in the year of like truth telling and just calling a thing, I feel like those of y'all who get in these situations with these stylists and stuff, just start like knocking them out. Like, honestly, take it there. If you're not, in the mood to like get physical, start flipping chairs, start throwing scissors. Like, let's call some property damage. I don't know. But I just feel like this is where we are. This is where we are now. Like, the girls have been getting away with stuff since 2020. We're 4 years in. Start causing hell.
When I went outside and look, I didn't like it.
But you got an attitude right now. You talking to me crazy. I'm trying to do whatever I can. No, you letting these comments. I don't know.
No, but you read them out loud like.
I worked in HR and training, and I had to listen to dozens of calls every day, read emails, live chats to evaluate customer service agents' performances and their client interactions. And listening to this, watching this, made me cringe. This is no judgment to this creator, but I have so much experience in this field and I thought it would be helpful to share how I would have graded this interaction if I was back in my old field. One thing that I noticed was the client's tone and their face. It seemed very agitated. She was smiling out of nervousness and there was kind of a shakiness in her voice, which let me know that she was very uncomfortable. The makeup artist was reading the comments instead of actively listening to the client. All she heard was that the client didn't like her makeup, but she wasn't picking up on the other social cues and nonverbal body language to let her know that the client was uncomfortable. Instead of tending to the people on live, she could have asked what specifically she didn't like about it and what she could do to change it. I had something similar happen to me where I had a client come in, their brows were already botched. They let a family member thread them and they wanted me to fix them but didn't want me to tint them. And I waxed brows, so there wasn't much that I could do except for clean them up, which I did. The client said I made them worse. They didn't like them. And I found myself getting quite emotional about it, but I checked myself and I said, hey, I apologize that you're having this experience and that you feel like I messed them up. What can I do to make this better? I specifically checked myself when the client was sulking. She wasn't saying much, but I picked up on her body language, and that's super important in face-to-face client interaction. Pertaining to the MUA, there was a lack of emotional intelligence on her end. I didn't hear her apologize to the client, for her not liking her makeup. I didn't hear her ask how she could make it better or what specifically the client didn't like about the makeup. She was more focused on the client's tone and being kind of combative. She was sticking up for the client and saying, hey, she's entitled to not like her makeup. But there was a lack of acknowledgement about how the client actually felt in that moment. So if you're a service provider and you find that your client doesn't like your service, they don't like their makeup, they don't like their brows, in that moment, check yourself. Instead of making it about you, acknowledge how that person feels. Hey, I'm sorry that you don't like your brows. I'm sorry that you don't like your makeup. What can I do to make it better? What is it that you specifically don't like about it? And how would you like me to fix it? If there's nothing that you can physically do, you can offer a discount on the next service or a free service. You can offer a product if you sell a product. You can do something to accommodate the client, even though you weren't able to provide the service the way that they would have liked. And acknowledging their emotions show that you care. And that's what's key when dealing with a face-to-face client or any client at all. I would love to offer emotional intelligence training for other beauty professionals in the field once I'm more established. But let me know what your thoughts are on this interaction and what you would have done differently if you were the makeup artist. And let me know if you like these type of videos where I'm auditing these client interactions.
All right, y'all, now that I'm back home, let me tell y'all how I went to Houston for my birthday. And I wanted my makeup done. I was looking for about 2 weeks for a makeup artist down there. So I came across this girl and I thought she did pretty decent makeup. And my cousin wanted her makeup as well done. So I told her to book us for a soft glam. So we booked the appointment, and the day of my birthday, she called and was like, she ain't have no more lashes. But thank God I had extensions and my cousin had her own lashes. So we arrived to our appointment and whatever. She still was doing a girl before me makeup. So my appointment was at 1. So mind you, she never called us in. She never called me in until about 1:20 something. So I got in there. I told her it was my birthday and whatever. And I told her what color I was wearing. I told her I was wearing silver. And I was thinking about a new lip or a red lip, or ombre lip. I really wanted an ombre lip because I thought that was cute. All right, so she continued to do my makeup. So she passed me the mirror when she was done. I seen it, but y'all know how makeup look different when you behind like that LED light. It looked totally different. So I went out to natural lighting and I felt like a ghost. My eyebrows was too dark. My lip was terrible. And this looked crazy. The blush was like, ew, I ain't like it at all. Oh, wait, y'all, I forgot a part. When I first walked in, she was like putting on live. So I'm like, oh, wait, like I'm not really like a social media person or nothing. Like I'm shy. I don't like attention. She was like, you'll be fine. So I just let her rock. All right, wait, so go back to the story. So when I went outside, my eyebrows was like lines through them. Like they wasn't like filled in. First of all, they was just too dark. Like everything just was ugly. All right, so yeah, I went back in. I told her I didn't like that makeup. I told her the things that I didn't like: the eyebrows, the lip, and the blush. So like we had a little confrontational. It was a little confrontational. So I told her like, So as I'm telling her I don't like my makeup, she like reading TikTok comments. Like, I felt like that was very unprofessional, because if I'm telling you that I don't like my makeup, you should be like really focused on your client, not TikTok reading comments. That was very unprofessional. So yeah, she did fix my makeup, like my cheeks and whatever. She tried to like fix my eyebrows and stuff, but I still didn't like it. Like, I just felt like it was too much makeup. And she did say that I had good skin, so I'm just confused why she put so much makeup on my face. So yeah, now she got this whole video on her page, me going viral. So I want y'all to tell me if I was wrong.